Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel. As you saw last video guys, we removed the brakes and we got them out, we got the seats out. As you can see, we have the NRG carbon fiber seats back there that we are going to put on, but tonight we are going to mount up the, here they are, Reboot engineering brackets and test fit our calipers. What we're going to do is we're going to move these out of the way right now, just so they are up and out of the way, so we can do some test fits and a bunch of other stuff. So what we're going to do are these Reboot engineering brackets get bolted something like that. I don't know which way it goes. I think it's that way. Get bolted like that, and then the 135 brackets get bolted to that. So it's, yeah, that's what we gotta do. So we're gonna test fit, then we're gonna test fit the wheel to make sure that we clear everything, because that's what I'm worried about. Is I'm not sure. I'm supposed to clear the 17s, but you never know, things happen, people get crazy. So let's put these on and see what we get. So, unfortunately, I think my brother-in-law has all my grinding stuff and wheels, so we can't trim this stuff off. So we can't get the brakes on. And I don't think taking those bolts off actually loosens it enough. I think it's behind the, I think it's actually behind the wheel bearing shield. So I don't think we can get the whole thing off anyways, but I guess we'll try, see what happens. I don't know. So that's generally where the caliper is going to sit. It's a little loose, but it'll work enough for mock-up, guys. So this is actually the moment of truth. If these wheels are going to fit with the 135 brakes, we are about to find out. Kind of nerve-wracking. I don't know if you guys are as nervous as I am, because I absolutely love these wheels and about to go get them refinished, and I love these brakes, and I hope that they fit. If not, I might have to go down to a smaller. They make ones for the E36 M3, but let's see what we have here. Oh, and of course I'm hitting my brake line up here, so let's move that brake line a little bit in for a second so that I can lift these up. So looks like it's going to fit, but oh my god, that felt good. But I think I need to, because we don't have the rotor on or anything on, we need to add some spacers, just temporary, so that I can mount the wheel up so that it doesn't hit the face of the wheel. These will only be temporary, because once you get the rotor on and the hat and everything, it'll push them out further. But let's see. Oh, need some more. Oh my god. Forgot how much the rotor takes. Where are they? Okay. Another one? Okay. Hopefully that will allow us to at least... I think they're gonna clear. From what I can see, they clear. But I've got to make sure that they're far enough out that the face of the brake doesn't touch the back face of the wheel. So let's try this again. Yay! So it's on, and as you can see, it clears. We are good. We are good by a little bit. Oh, we got some. Oh, we got good room there. So that looks good. Looks like it's gonna be a nice little fit there. It's gonna be perfect, guys. So 17's fit. Thank goodness. Woo! I was worried there for a minute. I know we talked about it. We went through it a few times way back, but that's been a year or so since we did that. So they fit with 17s. So we're good. While I have the wheel off, and I separated the Inkies off the X5 wheels, guys. You know, I had these on the X5. I was curious to see what these look like on the M3 since I've never actually mounted these. These are 18. They're gonna be too deep. I mean, they're 18 by 10s, but that actually looks pretty freaking fantastic. But having an 18 by 10 offset 25 up front, it touches the it touches the bag, and it's far, like it's touching the bag right now, and I'm far away from that brake rotor. That thing is a deep wheel because it doesn't stick far out. So this would need a massive spacer that I would not want to run on this car. And then it also push it way past the front fender, and the front fender is already wide as it is. It would push it way past that fender. But it's a cool look, don't get me wrong. This looks fantastic and probably would fit the rear really well. But I don't know, I just don't think it's gonna work on this car. So take it off, and now let me roll it over here. So those are for sale, the Inkies, 18 by 10 square, ET something 25. If anybody's interested, let me know. And second off, what's next? Oh, what's next is, oh, it's stuck on this way. Next is, gotta order some, oh, I can't get it off. It's stuck on there. Next, we gotta order some rotors. So I gotta get some E36 M3 rotors. That's what this bracket says, right? Look, he nicely etches it on every bracket. E36 M3 rotors. So I gotta find 2 front E46 M3 rotors so that we can put these on. So basically, that's it for tonight, guys. I'm sweating. I'm hot. Those brakes are for sale. Those wheels are for sale. These are not for sale. These aren't for sale. But I'm sweating. I'm hot. And that's as far as we can get for tonight till I order some rotors. Then we can actually bolt all this up. I can get this cut tomorrow. So, for you guys, it's going to be instant. For me, it's going to be like 12 hours. Well, we had to take a break from the M3. We're trying to get ready for Bavarian Summer Nights on Saturday. But, as you can see, we have water in the garage. And it's still raining. So, as a lot of you know, and a lot of you that follow the channel and follow the Instagram, we as Houston had another freak flood again, and today is Thursday and it has rained since Tuesday and it has not stopped. It's been constant rain. Thank goodness there's no water in the house, but the garage did get some water, but we have pumps now that we learned from Harvey that we installed outside and in the garage to help pump water out and get it out to the street, guys. But because of this car may not be at Bavarian Summer Nights, guys. So we have some issues. Our delivery of brake rotors to put on here has not gotten to Texas yet. It's coming from Oklahoma and it is stuck in Oklahoma. It is Thursday. They're supposed to arrive Saturday morning, and our event Saturday night, guys, 7 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get everything together enough for this to be there. So it's gonna be cutting it close. I'm trying to see if I can find some other rotors locally that I can snag so we can put this together and get it to where we can get it to the show. But we'll see. So just wanted to keep you guys updated, and hopefully the next portion of this video is us putting rotors on this and not flooding, because we have another round of rain coming in like an hour, and it is supposed to be just as bad as it's been this morning and yesterday, and it's supposed to last for like 3 hours, but it's supposed to drop like 15 inches in 3 hours, and our bayou that's real close is almost at the top. So pray for us, guys, that we stay dry. M3's up on jack stand, so I'm not worried about it, because we're not supposed to be getting that much water, not as much as Harvey, but you never know. But stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we're back on this and you'll see me putting rotors on this thing. Well, we survived the flood. We got some high water, guys, but nothing too crazy, and came right up to the door in the house, but that is it. Everything is safe. We went exploring yesterday a little bit. The bayou's still high and stuff, but as far as the rain is done for now. Our event is tomorrow, Saturday, and the weather is absolutely great. It's sunny, it's nice. As you can see behind me, we have 4 big boxes. Those are the ACS wheels, guys. The Type 1s are sold. Had a buyer send payment yesterday, and we loaded them up and getting them gone. Prepaid shipping and everything, so we just got to drop it off at UPS, and they're gone. So we sold both sets of wheels, the Inkies and the ACS Type 1s, and sold a bunch of other parts too, random parts I had triples of, pretty much. But yeah, so our goal today is to find some brake rotors so we can get them on the M3, so we can get the M3 to the event tomorrow. Let's find them. Well, for you this is instantaneous. For me this is Saturday morning, and we have brake rotors. Found the only set of E36 M3 front rotors in Houston or surrounding areas. The next closest set was Oklahoma. So we have our brakes. I just have them mounted up right now. We have to put the caliper together, guys. We have to put the brake pads on the caliper and then get everything slid on, bolted down. Then we can put our line back on, then we can put our wheel back on, then we can jump to the other side, do the other side, get this thing back down on the ground, get it situated so I can put the seats in. I think I'm just going to push it out and then put the seats in outside. It makes it so much easier. But let's get this thing rolling again and back together. So we ran into a slight problem. I can't get the pistons in. I never even thought about it, that because they were new, I figured the pistons were already in. I didn't even look at them, but the pistons are kind of out, and we need to go get, and I can't find it in this beautiful mess of a garage. I cannot find my brake piston compressor. So we are going to run up to O'Reilly, and we're gonna go grab one real quick so that we can get those on, get the pads on, so that we can slip everything back over. Got what we needed, I hope. It's a brake pad spreader. We're gonna see if this sucker is thin enough to fit in there. It looks like it's gonna fit. Yes. And then we'll just return it to O'Reilly's and get our money back, since we just need to use it twice, or for the rears too. So maybe keep it, do the rears, push the rears in, put the pads in, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's get to it. If you follow my Instagram, guys, you already saw all this, because my Instagram story is all about today. So go check it out if you haven't. ArcSlave84. If not, you'll see it in this video. So let's get these spread and whatnot. So let's see if this thing's gonna work. We have two different sizes here. I don't know. Having to watch my own video of when we took these apart so I can see how these go back together. That's how long it's been. When did we do this? There's no way it's May 2017. That's not right. The timestamp on that's off. But that's the only way I can know how to put these back together. When was this? A year ago. 1 year ago. Oh god. Okay, so we're gonna pause that. We have to put our springy clip in here. There. So that holds the brake pads down. I gotta push it in there. There it goes. Then we'll put these back in, and then these, you can nicely hear the rooster at least. These will hold together like this. Flip this over. So guys, we have the caliper fully assembled. You can see everything's ready to go on. I gotta remember which way this bracket goes. I think it's that way. So let's get this thing on and looking finalized, maybe, possibly. I'm ready for this to be done, guys. Ready for it to be done. We gotta spray down the brake rotor. Get all this crap off of it. It looks like shoe. Like everything I do, I lose stuff that literally was in my hand 5 seconds ago. Like, I have only so many tools in front of me. And the one socket, not that one, the one socket I need that was in this vicinity is now gone. I forgot. So guys, as today is going to go as I feel, I have to cut this heat shield, and I forgot that point, that I have to trim this heat shield, and my grinder is with my dad in the back of his truck, so he's on his way over here to bring the grinder so that we can grind the dust shield on the back side, so that we can actually fit the caliper and rotor, because as you know here now, it's rubbing on the dust shield. So I need to get rid of that, and I need to find my socket, but I feel like this is how this day is gonna go all the way up until we load this thing on the trailer to take it to Bavarian Summer Nights tonight. I feel like this is how my entire day is gonna go. It's too early to start drinking. So while we wait for the grinder to get here, I wiped down the interior since the interior is literally a complete mess. And we got the seats ready to go back in. It's hot. I'm gonna put the driver's seat in because I think I'm able to get it in this hole here. The rooster. And get it set. The driver's seat I don't think I can get it in because we're too close to that side. And since it's up on jack stands, we can't shift it over like we did before to take the seat out. So we have to wait till we get the brakes done to push it out to actually put the passenger seat in. But we can put the driver's seat in and get it bolted down so that all the interior will be done. And all we have to do once we put the brakes on, bleed them, wash this car. That's it. Load it on the trailer. That's it. Then we're good. Then I can relax. I can go take a nap and get ready for tonight, guys. So let's try to get this seat in. See if that'll go in. Both seats are in. We actually had room to move it, put them in over there. Just the stock seats are the ones that I couldn't get out. These are a little bit rougher than I thought they were. They've been in the track car for like 3 years, so they have been beat up a little bit, but I think once the wedding's over, I think some new covers, because these are carbon fiber back seats, but the covers just fit on top. I think some nice new covers would really liven up the interior. So yeah, well, it's hot as balls outside right now, and it's only 10 o'clock. I am going to go inside. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna rehydrate myself. Then we're gonna come back out. I think let me look. I don't know. I can't remember how we left the motor. It's pretty together. Shoot, almost dropped the hood. It's pretty together. Needs to be clean, but we had that little piece back there, the panel piece back there that we need to put in so we can tie up the ECU harness and stuff. We'll do that so that the engine bay at least looks halfway decent for tonight. We're gonna trailer the car out there anyway, so it doesn't really matter as long as it's together enough that we can drive it and move it around. So I'm gonna go take a break. I'll be right back. So we got the grinder. Now we can grind that off. Now that we have that all cut off, we can now in turn bolt up our bracket here. Got a red Loctite and a lock washer, because we definitely don't want these coming off ever. Well, we want them to come off when we want them to come off, but not while we're driving. So we'll get that one on. A Loctite and washer this. Put some Loctite on our threads. There we go. Feed it in there. Then we can bolt these down, put our rotor on, and then put our caliper on. All we gotta do, line up the bracket with the caliper and start the first bolt. Well, look at me, I put the bracket on backwards. Of course I did. So, pull this all, well, just the bracket off, and put the bracket off, flip it around, and put it on the right way. So guys, as you can see, we have everything bolted up. It all looks great. It's tight. It should work. All we gotta do is bleed the system now. But we're going to jump to the other side, do exactly what we did on this side for both the dust shield and everything, so we can finalize that side, then we can bleed the whole system. We can actually back this sucker out of the garage. So let's jump over there. I'm gonna do that real quick, knock it out, and then we'll be right back. As you can see, both sides are done. Interior's in. We are yay so close. The last thing we need to do before we can put the wheels on are these fittings. I am missing 2 washers off of this fitting for the brake line. I looked everywhere. It's gonna be easier to run up to O'Reilly's and grab 2 so that I can bolt the brake line in without it just sitting there and just leaking like a sieve. So we're gonna run up, go grab these, and then we'll bolt it up, bleed it real quick, put the wheels on, and back this sucker out of the driveway. Well, she sees daylight, finally, for once in a long time. She's dirty. You can barely even see the color of the brakes. They're so hidden behind there. They're dark under there. I like them. And they're gonna look good when I get the backs on, but those are definitely, when you get back here, you can't even... Yeah. You can tell that there's a brake there, but it's not as bright as it... Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot brighter than that. Well, I'm gonna wash it at least. Make it clean. Ish. We're gonna scratch the paint while we're doing it, but who cares? So guys, we are basically done cleaning that car. We're gonna load it up on the trailer, and we are going to head to Bavarian Summer Nights, guys. So next video you will see will be of Bavarian Summer Nights. If you're coming, you'll probably see yourself in the video. If not, watch the video and come next year, guys. It's gonna be a yearly event for BMWs in Texas and around Texas. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I know it was all over the place, but we got it together and it's ready to go, and I'm exhausted. I need a nap, I need a Red Bull, and I need to clean this garage too. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.